Thursday. A very good evening. You join us for our flight tonight on VATSIM, taking the A320 from Phoenix, from that place, Salt Lake City, and we fly over to Portland in Oregon. Yes, that's the plan now. You know, we're going to be cruising at flight level 360 and using beautiful hardware. And the weather, it's actually not too bad here, but it won't be great. We're flying into Owl Schnachte, bit of snow and stuff hitting Portland, so we'll see how we get on. Hope your afternoon was lovely. I didn't do anything stupid. I got me tracker ball mouse working, look. Look at the size of the thing. Actually, this isn't a great... This will make me hands look small. These things are freaking huge. So, I got this. It's a Logitech MX Ergo, right? And it's pretty cool, right? Because you can have it at an angle. So your hand is like this, right? But then you can kind of do this and your whole hand moves. Ergonomics. The old Greeks, a great bunch of lads for that. But that's a new gadget. So I'll use it with the laptop because I don't think it'd be any good for flight sim because, well, you know me, right? But anyway, we're on here, stand Delta 17, I think. And no ATC at the moment, but we do have a little bit of auto ATC. And we're going to plan to get up and at them here now in a few moments. Great chat line. Brilliant. I was distracted at the start. Gibbo was like hurling abuse at me, so I've configured the entire aircraft. So we'll do that part together, friends, and we'll see how we get on. But who's here? Look, CP, good evening, good to see you again. Ranbog Mord, 41 months. Thank you very, very much indeed. Good to see you, buddy. Retriever Neil, good evening. APU Inspector is here. Yes, the weekend is closing in fast. Absolutely. Retriever Neil, good evening. Hope all is well. Business is picking up. McManser, welcome aboard. Eamon 1973, good evening. Liptorius is here. Martin K, how are you? Two Dogs is in the house. The Boise is here in the comfort of a hotel room, working away so you can't fly tonight. No worries, man. Stick Figure, good evening. The Impossible Face, round 2. I didn't catch the end of the earlier stream. Has he managed to put the Phoenix down gently? We'll have to wait and see how this one goes. Crafty Tigers lurking. Good to see you, buddy. Filthy is here. One more sleep till Friday. Right. Commander Balosh, welcome aboard. Malky Mac is here. Viper Strike ferrying a 208 across Southeast Asia. Ooh, nice. Yes, the flight effects, the P180 Avanti has just received an update. It's now live in the marketplace, officially licensed by Piaggio, which is awesome. Alberto, good evening. Norse Viking is here. Anthony V, good day. Lear is in the house. VATSIM Thursdays, best day of the week, he says. Right. Good to see you, bud. Now, let me see. The Impossible Face, watching along this evening as I horsed the B58 Baron across Queensland for some early morning FIFO flyage. The sunrise is only gorgeous. Nice. Kozaki Flyers here, good to see you. On network, starting out of Kilo Mike Uniform Oscar and try to meet us down at Portland. Nice. 98 Vulcan, good evening. Vizoli's in the house. Stu Snape, good to see you, man. How's she cutting? Let me see. Commander Balosh, 125 streams in a row. Thank you very, very much indeed. Insane, man. Insane. Spitfire RAF 100 is in the chat. Welcome aboard. Cy Murray is here. Good evening. Thank you for 5 in a row, buddy. Linny Bobbins, 'tis yourselves again. Good evening, Linny. Hope you're well. Idle Cutoff, Cambridge calling. Hello from Tipperary. It's 4 degrees. They're giving snow here tomorrow. In Tipperary, right, snow, Jesus. Flying Trits, good evening. Creo, hello to all in County Mayo. Kanzui is here. Hello, hello. Welcome aboard. Gibbo Ireland. Asher, listen. You're calling me. You trying to call me kangaroo? It's good to see you. Now, let me see. Sunjammer, welcome aboard. David Bay is here. Sad I'm not joining you again. That's okay. Don't worry. We'll have loads of these flights. So don't ever worry. And don't think we'll move ahead either. These Thursday night flights, they're not really going anywhere. As in, we're always going to be doing them forever and ever and ever. And what was that out of? Forever! It was out of a movie. Anyway, we'll be doing them, well, even when I'm not here, we'll be doing them. When I'm on holidays, I'll log in to say, Ash, how are you? Yeah, right. I just need to get the time difference. Distance? P.S. Mirandai, hello there. Good to see you. Flying Trits, thank you for 10 in a row. Cheers, buddy. Now, let me see. Coming to visit me in the Pacific Northwest. CP, put on the kettle. Absolutely. Gerald is here. Schwing. Good evening. Hope you're well, buddy. Chalks, welcome aboard. Hope you're well. Photos by Kev is here. Good evening, Kev. Kev, how did your meeting go with the man about the plan? Hopefully it went well. The mouse is good if one-handed, Murph. You see, there's context behind that no one else knows, but I know. Gibbo, I want you to look deep into my eyes here now for the minute. Now, you know exactly what I said. Exactly. Word for word, without even taking a breath. Right. Now. Brilliant. Galatasaray. Wait. DK Funfly is here. Retriever Neil. Thank you very much indeed. 19 months. Cheers, buddy. You're very, very kind. Kev says, Murph, the chair did come in handy chatting with the builder. There we go. Dazza Arab. Oh, Jesus, not you again. He says, how are you, Dazza? Good afternoon, evening. Pre-evening, hope you're well, and hopefully you can do some flyage maybe. Muse fan bursts in the door with a shiny new Muse fan. Good to see you, buddy. Well, welcome aboard. Where's this now? Just got your free update to the P180. Nice. Digital Mark is in the house. Good day to you, sir. Hope you're well, and thank you so very much indeed for 25 streams in a row. Dougal McTavish, the chairman, has rumbled in. Dougal, I'm not going first. But in saying that, if you get caught behind me, they're all shagged. So I'd watch that, lads, right? Toto2495 has rumbled in on a blustery Thursday evening where it's raining sideways. Good evening. I hope you're well, buddy. And the missus too. Mac and Dad is here. Forever. Yeah, nice. What it was out of. Bald Eagle, good evening. 18 to 20 grand for me man cave. For how many? Jesus. Right. I'll be happy with one, and my better half gets the conservatory back. Holy mother of right. Savage though, Kev. Jeez, it's an extension. No, it's an upgrade to the garage, isn't it? The Limbics, good to see you, buddy. Welcome aboard. Northland Air, a very happy Thursday. Welcome back. Jo is in the house. Welcome in. Where is this now? It's blowing a gale here with heavy rain in Cork. Can you explain how you go about setting up VATSIM if there is time? So setting up VATSIM, you need to go to the VATSIM website. You register for an account. Depending on what simulator you're using, you need a client. So the client is a bit of software. It's like an app, and that'll run on your PC. If you're using Microsoft Flight Sim, it's called vPilot. If you're using X-Plane, it's called X-Pilot. If you go over to our website, twotonmurphy.com, go into the Learn ATC series and click on the most recent one, which is, it's called the FAA Conversion Course. When you click in on that, you'll see there's a thumbnail, terribly nicely designed by Gibbo. If you go in there and click on Ground School, that Ground School document covers you from the very start of getting yourself connected onto VATSIM. Where to go, what hardware, how to set up your push to talk, your audio, all this kind of stuff. So check it out there. But anything specific, just give us a shout. Do you know what I mean? Dave JSB, a very good evening to you, Dave. Welcome in. Dave Cleary is here. Legend Dave. Welcome back, Dave. Roll Tide is here. Welcome aboard. Kieran Nile. Good to see you, Kieran. Hope you're well. Now, Pop Tart the Brave. Well, hello. Good to see you, buddy. Captain Atlas is here. Welcome in. Angels 15. Good evening. Hope you're well. Carbolet, welcome in. Last night, your false teeth fell on the ground. Did you find them? I don't know what they were. Jake Mitchell, good evening. Lear, welcome in. We need babbage. What are you talking about? Yes. Now, where's this? Garage conversion. Yes. Sandlot. Sandlot said it. Nice. Was it? Maybe if you can sell one of his 100 creative spaces to help fund the new kitchen. Would you shag off for not doing that? Right. Now, one Foxy Bingo. Gav, haven't seen Adam streaming much lately. I'm Murph. Oh, Adam. Yes, Adam controls. Because Adam is just in a state of... we don't know. You to get withdrawal symptoms. He's probably here tonight. And if he isn't, he should be, and we'll hurl abuse at him when he comes in. It's always better when we talk about him behind his back. You know what I mean? Adam, why aren't you streaming? You should stream right now. You know, Icebird is here. Good to see you. You are Murph since birth? Yes. Baptized Murph. We call him Murph, first of his name, protector of the realm, but the old gods and the new. Right. Anyway, Icebird, it's good to see you. Where is this now? Ian Fisher, very good evening, Ian. Hope all is well. I posted a TikTok of it in the bar, assuming you were talking about the same one, of course. Yes. Grand is here, welcome in. But Agent of the Skies. Wait, what? I'm the Agent of the Skies. These guys are the skies, right? Grand 427. It's grand. It is grand, isn't it? Right. When we get started, I have stuff to do. This is a 2-hour flight and I'm late. Come on, I'll show you what happens when we panic. Dish. Riot. Oh, Jesus, look, I have to move all this. Don't break out now, Murph. Jesus, riot. Did you hear that? Now, here we go, and, well, sure, listen, it's all happening now. Here we are, we find ourselves in a state of Bejani. Right, buttons need to be pressed. I think everything is going the way it should. Yes. Websitage. So, we have our VATSIM map over there. Jason, we've got a few lads with us this evening, look. Let us see, friends. Let us see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of us so far. There's probably more. So there's a good few of us here ready to rock, which is brilliant. In terms of the hardware that I'm using, of course, we are using the wind control equipment. We have a ton of it here. So we're using the Ursa Minor side stick, Ursa Minor throttle over on this side. And we also have our MCDU. We have our FCU. We're all kitted out, lads. Tis absolute... Jesus, look at the back of that head. We're all kitted out, right? That's the wrong button completely. Jesus. Right. So anyway, we need to get ourselves configured to get this aircraft up and running. Love you, Murph. Always make me laugh. I don't intend to. I just be normal. And then you're like, this guy. And then I cry. You almost kitted out. You're missing a new thing. Yeah. Oh, I am. The bit of software thing, also at the back of my head. I don't have the scenery. I'm facing the wrong way. Uh-oh. The beacon is lit. Murph calls for aid. Oh, they're taking the hobbits to Isengard, or Murphy's Head. Right, we're going to try the tablet in this direction here now this evening. Riot, what do we need to do, lads? Quick check in the overhead. We are on the ground power. IRSs are aligning. Lights are doing what they need to do. We're going to go to our tablet. A fault has been detected. Dismiss. Have I to calibrate the friggin' side stick? Oh, Jesus. We're good. Right there, good. What's this fault with the side stick stuff? Let's not worry about that now for the moment. We're going to import our flight. Here we are, Salt Lake City over to Portland. Nice. Ground services. That's all looking good. Our weight and balance. Let us load the aircraft, please, instantly. Lovely hurdling. And we're going to send this over to our MCDU. Now, we have two systems we're going to work off here. So we'll go to our ATSU on the right-hand side. We're going to select our AOC. And we're going to initialize the flight. Flight initialization, we'll go ahead and do this, and once that's ready, we'll start dialing it in. Yours has that message all the time. Grand, okay. Apparently there's a new patch, Murph. Wait, what? Oh, for the back of your head? Jesus. Yeah, thanks, Dazza. Cornwolf, good evening. Hope you're well. Right, that's up and running. FMGC. And let's go ahead and put in our information. Initialization, we're going to request the route from Simbrief and see how we go from here. We also want to open up our graph of Navi. Whoopsh, ding! Navigraph. Same flight as earlier, but we'll import it just to be sure. Let's load her in there now. Dougal is going to throw the kettle at me. Turn it on to night mode, Murph. Why isn't this night mode? Curse is the 7. Satellite? Yeah. There. No, Jesus, no. But sure, it's daytime, that's why, Murphy. Wait, no, it should still go nighttime, shouldn't it? Map. Okay, let's go with that. Right, minimize this guy, get him out the way for the moment. We will get on frequency. 119.050. Right. Hello. When you're calibrating your throttles, don't forget to add the dead spot for the back of your head. Ah, jeez, isn't it terrible? Airbus Virtual Pilot, welcome aboard. I tried to fire up my Fenix 319 this morning. It wouldn't init request. Loud noises! That was someone trying to talk when Larry was trying to talk. Anyway, we continue on with our endeavours. So, flight number, we are Firefly Air 235. Oosh. And we'll start populating the rest of our information coming up over here. Cost index is 18. And our cruise altitude for today is flight level 360. We're going to go ahead and grab at the wind. Request the wind. Wind request is on the way. Brabus is here. Good evening, buddy. Hope you're well. Now, let's have a look. Go back here. We'll go to received messages. Load sheet. We have those. Accept. Return. Load sheet. Accept. Return. Lovely hurdling. Wind request has been sent. There it is. That's all in. Data uplink is complete. And then we'll go to our IRS initialization. We are aligned. Now we'll go to our flight plan page. Our Salt Lake City, our mission is to depart out of runway 34 right. Departure. So let me have a look. 34 right. Is this right, lads? It is 34 right, isn't it? Or 34 right. I think it is. We are going for the Seagull 1 departure. And it's via TWF.
550 getting east by South 6 in hotel to runway 34 right.
Why did it do that now? Let me see. Plan page. Right. So why do we have a disco?
Salt Lake City, 5501, taxi runway 34 right, via Golf 1 Hotel, Hotel 1.
I don't think I'd like that other gadget in there. Right, hang on, we'll go back into this. Let's have a look. What's this manual business? Get over there. Right, that fixes that. Right, continue on. Down the hill into Portland. We're going to be expecting runway 28 left, ILS 28 left. We are on the Hood 5 arrival. And
Salt Lake traffic, Firefly 301 taxiing via 1
JOTBA.
west north and Alpha to holding point for runway 34 left, Salt Lake traffic.
okay, so they're going left and right for the departures. Right. Disco, indeed, Icebird. Strap is here, good to see you. Hope you're well, buddy. Right, we're looking good here, so we continue. Performance is going to be next. Come on over here, and we shall go to our takeoff performance. So 34 right, runway is dry, flap will be 1F. That's all grand. Sync the sheet, grab the weather, calculate. 150, 150, 151. Send to our MCDU. 150, 150, 151. Lovely. Next phase, climb. Cost 18 is grand. That's grand. That's grand. And that's grand. Lovely job. Next up, performance.
Salt Lake traffic, Firefly 770, taking off runway 34 left via the Salt Lake 4 departure.
Salt Lake 4 departure. We're all on different headings out of here. Right, that's looking good.
Will be following the company to 34 left via Alpha.
Park and brake is on. Mother of Jesus, what were they doing up? That was it. We almost died. I had the friggin' engines on, but they weren't on. Right, let us go ahead and start this APU. I think we're all right now. Auto, start, hit the cabin. Blank bit of paper. So our planation is we're going to be on the Seagull departure, and we want, we want to be arriving on the Hood 5. Let me see, the Hood 5 ILS. We're planning 28 left. Alright. There's a bit of notes got in. Expect a wet arrival. Yeah, it's going to be raining, 100%. Okay, off the plan page, so we'll go back to our arc, bring this guy back in. Constraints can come on. Initial altitude via the SID. Let's have a quick look. I don't think we're constrained anywhere here though. This APU is running. Quick checking the chart here. Let me see. Yeah, we're straight up and high fairly quick, right? So this is grand. We'll be just horsing in our cruise.
Salt Lake traffic, Firefly
So 360.
770 aborting takeoff runway 34. We'll be vacating Alpha 3 and parking at the DIC.
Jesus, Larry had an issue. Right, APU is running. It says available. Let's go down here to our APU. APU is indeed available. We'll go ahead and turn on the APU bleeds. Lovely. That's grand. Now we're going to disconnect from our external power. We're going to come back down to our little machine here, and we're going to go come hither. And we're going to say ground services and disconnect the GPU. Now, last thing we want to do, chocks are already in place. Park and brake is on. We'll get that door closed, remove the jetway, get that guy gone. And if we come on up here to our beacon, that's going to get our ground crew in to give us a bit of a push, right? That's the plan.
Northwest traffic 59972 taxiing to holding point 3 for the left via Alpha 5 and Alpha.
GSX wasn't turned on. Intro pushback, no.
Salt Lake traffic, Firefly 702, line up and taking off from runway 34 live. Right, sorry.
Right, that's all looking good to me. We're okay on our MCDU. Now we want to have a look at what we're doing. So we're going to go to our airport page. We want to taxi over to 34 right. So we're going to push back. It's going to be nose right, tail left. So we'll find out what happens here now. Right. I've not flown Boeing in ages. Yeah. I'm not losing my mouse. The curse of this. Where is it? This happened. It's on that screen behind me. Jesus. Right.
Salt Lake traffic, Firefly 301, lining up runway 34 left, Salt Lake traffic.
Squawk, set to auto, 7661, I hope. Was that the gave me?
Salt Lake traffic, Firefly 201, lining up 34 right.
661.
Salt Lake.
All righty then. All sorts of machines doing stuff. All right, nose, what are we saying? Nose right, tail left, because I want to go to 34 right, isn't it? So, it'd be nose left, Murphy. Where am I going? Nose left. Nose left, tail right.
Salt Lake traffic, Firefly 872, pushing back off of stand Alpha 18 to face west, Salt Lake.
Let's see what happens. Salt Lake traffic, Firefly 235, pushing back off stand Alpha 17. We're going to be facing to the east. We're planning then to taxi and holding short runway 34 right, Salt Lake. Right, brakes. What'd he say? What'd he say? Is the Airbus logic a bit stranger for you, Murph? It's a total stranger. We'll call it the stranger. Off the brakes.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Dougal, was my audio okay there? Could you just hear me on the ground just good? Right, engines, ignition.
And Salt Lake traffic, Firefly 301, taking off runway 34 left, Seagull 1 departure. Salt Lake traffic.
Oh, good.
Salt Lake traffic, Firefly 32 Whiskey, lining up behind the departing company on 32 left.
Don't crash into the other fella now, Murph. We're looking good. We're looking good.
Salt Lake City, Firefly 201, taking off on my 34.
Yeah, sorry, the deliveries are broken on the Phoenix, unfortunately.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined us, a very warm welcome on board. Just a reminder about handling. Small bags will be kept underneath the seat in front of you. And all other items that you snuck on board and feeling very smug with yourself, well done. But they must be placed into an overhead locker. If you're seated on an emergency exit row, you lucky.
Alright. Let's have a look. Number 1. This is going to be great.
Set parking brakes.
Brakes on.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
I know the Airbus is a lazy person's plane, but I love it. It's an awesome plane. GSX confirmation, our engines have started.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Oh, right. Hey, Captain Sticky Rice, good to see you. She's doing her thing with the yoke with the thing. And the yoke. Where is this now? There we are. Okay, right side is coming alive.
Firmly on the strap. Yo, behave.
Lots of flaps.
Open the seatbelt. Lift up the buckle.
Okay, traffic firefly 003 will be holding for 2 minutes.
Flight controls. I forgot this the last day. Down 0.3.
Disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
There we go. There we go. And we'll go auto brake maximum. Back up on top here. Quick look around. We will call the runway lights. We'll get rid of the APU. Seatbelts are already on. Adairs are looking good. We're okay upstairs. Thank you, Jemima. Great bit of work there, Jemima. We'll see you on the next one. Yeah, good luck to you now. Bye now. Bye now. Riot. Let's have a quick look here. So, predicted wind shear. Up you divil. On you divil. Brakes you divil. Ignition you divil. And I think we're good. I think we're good. Right. And Salt Lake, Firefly 235, we will be taxiing off the west apron. We're going to be taxiing onto Hotel, holding short runway 34 right, Salt Lake. Riot, are we ready, sports fans? Let's find out together. Off the brakes. Bit it be Janie. TCAS, let there be life. All right. Taxi light is on.
Salt Lake traffic, Mark 32 Whiskey.
Let's see what happens.
34 left, taking off to the northwest on the Seagull 1.
Easy now. Taxi lights are on, yes, we're all looking good. We're all looking good. Speaking of lights, turn these gadgets off for the minute, make it all kind of, ooh, you know.
It is lining up runway 34 left. Salt Lake.
A plane just disappeared. It's like the Langoliers. Don't worry about it. Look at the state of this.
Of a life vest for your child.
What's the issue with deliveries via Morphile? I think it's the it's only with the Fenix stuff, Gibbo. It's shagged, absolutely shagged. All right, what's your L speed here? Ground spoilers armed, seatbelts, no smoking. Let's go take off config. Ground spoilers armed, cabin check. Jemima and Michelle. Take off configuration, normal.
Cabin crew seats for takeoff. We're getting out of Dodge.
Message. Hello?
Hi, Captain. I think the cabin is secure for takeoff. Should the lever go up or go down on the doors?
Totally fine. Totally fine. Alright, taxiing here now. This is looking very nice. Beautiful day. The weather, I wasn't expecting this. Are we sure now we're on live time in Weather Murphy? Big Egypt. Yep, that's what she's giving us. Alright. Okay, we're going to hang a right and taxi on Hotel, which is the outer. So let's see what happens here. I have a terrible suspicion the lads have already bolted off and left me on my own. Constraints are on. Flight directors both are on. We'll put terrain on our right hand side here. Give him a bit more range so we can see what we're doing. It's a non-standard departure kind of ish, but this will just look after us.
Firefly 872 taxiing to runway 34 west via west south and Alpha. Salt Lake.
Alright. Watch your speed. You're out before Murph, you lucky devil, you. Lucky devil Dougal. Okay, left is clear, right is clear. We need to get on to hotel. Hotel is here on the right. We will shimmy ourselves down here to the right.
55003, taking off runway 34 right on the Seagull 1 departure.
There he goes. Jump, you ting. Larry, I was going to be a second person out. However, I put Phoenix into me MAC2 instead of 08, KPDX instead of... Oh, Jesus. Larry, what are you flying, Larry? Is that you over there? I think most of us escaped before Murph got moving. Yeah, he's a great bunch of lads, yeah. If he's a first to the bar now, I'm just saying, points are needed. Right. A340-300. Lovely.
Traffic.
Go on, Iceman. Jump, you divil you. We see him rolling, rotating. Oh, Jesus.
Salt Lake traffic, pipeline 32 whiskey, climbing out on the Seagull 1 departure, passing through.
Rambog is first. He makes a terrible habit of being first. He's getting the points. Rambog, points are on you, fella. It's Hotel 2 we want. Let's see what happens, sports fans. Isn't it lovely?
Traffic, Firefly 770 via Alpha 1 lining up on the 34 left.
Isn't it very nice, isn't it? Okay, what do we need for takeoff in this machine? Strobes go to auto for the minute. APU bleed, good luck to you. APU is off. This is all looking good. That's all looking good. And then we have our landing lights when we need them. Alright. Hotel 3 would be a bit of a, you know, we'll go Hotel 2. Get out before Murph, and I'm not even on VATSIM. That's skill.
Decided
to grab the A340-600 today against your better judgment. I will say this: you won't be you won't be upset with your purchase. It's just a tall order for the price, but it is damn good. It's very, very good. Great performance in it as well. Like, it's definitely up there price-wise, but I do think it's an airplane you're going to fly quite a bit, because you're getting that kind of X-plane mix thrown in there, you know. Now, quick look on some radar activities. Anyone inbound? Negative. Hotel 2 will do us. And Salt Lake traffic, Firefly 235, lining up runway 34 right at Hotel 2. We will hold tight for spacing, probably 2 minutes, Salt Lake.
Salt Lake traffic, Firefly 770, taking off on the 34 left. Seagull 1 departure. Salt Lake traffic.
Jesus, I nearly ended up in the grass. All right. All right. Sit tight here for the minute. We have a bit of traffic down the road. That's 20 miles out, but we can start our turn relatively shortly. We're going to wait for 770 to blast off. We'll follow him out then. And then it's going to be up to our left. He's rolling. Do.
Firefly 003, going on heading to 330.
They're okay. I'll find the car park. What are you talking about? Where with that? Hey, Larry's rolling. 360 is what we want. There goes Larry. He's probably far enough away. He's a paper aeroplane with the LOD. Brilliant. Ba-dum-bum-bum. He's going to start left turn. Mark, my second monitor died today. I went out and got a bigger, nicer one. Needless to say, it now resides on my wife's desk. Ooh, be Carlo, nice. All right, so shall we do it? We'll do the thing with the yoke look. Flaps set, walking, talking, squawking, start the chrono, power coming in. And Salt Lake traffic, Firefly 235, taking off runway 34 right, we're on the Seagull 1 departure, Salt Lake. Get up the hill. And the weather has instantly changed. SRS on runway. Airspeed live. $80 knots. Is this right for the weather? Are we sure?
Salt Lake traffic, Firefly 770, airborne, passing 6,200, left turn direct to Corver.
You what?
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Change the time of the dot, not
Flight 872, lighting up runway 34 left, and we'll give it 2 minutes for spacing.
Easy now.
Departure on the parallel.
There's a positive rate of climb.
Salt Lake.
Gear up. Easy now. And Firefly 235 airborne, passing 5,000 feet. Left turn now direct over to Culver, Salt Lake. Okay, watch the climb. Up the hill. Flaps are in. Spoilers off. Nice departure. Beautiful. Alright. Easy now, Jemima. Bit of traffic around us. 770 is up there on the right hand side. That'll be Larry. We'll keep an eye. What's our speed looking like? Coming up on 250, 6,500 feet, climbing nicely. Seatbelts, that's all okay. Terrain, that's all okay. And nothing in terms of weather. Very interesting. In the middle of editing your video. Oh, nice, Rick. Nice. Great job, man. Great job. Hey, Chris Van Halen, welcome in. Right, we'll keep an eye on Larry. And Salt Lake, Firefly 235, passing 9,000 feet. Last call departing to the northwest on the Seagull 1 departure, Salt Lake. .122.8 is in, and we don't need to talk to anyone for a few moments. Riot. Coming up on 10,000 feet. Go ahead and get our lights off. Lights off. 10,000, speed is picking up. Are you not going to mess with the man in speed mode this time then? Oh no, we will after a while, don't you worry. Don't you worry at all. It's the look at the state of the scenery. It's the landing I'm looking forward to. You know, that's when the crack will really friggin' start. You know what I mean?
Stated in the office, in the panel above your head, you will find a call bell.
Rich, the call bell. We stay on Barrow until 18,000 feet, or flight level 180. Now, what's Larry doing speed-wise? He's 310. I'm just behind him. I'll show you the old radar here. So that was our departure. Straight out, left turn. We're heading up to Corver. And here's the lads. Rambag's up a nice shot. 702 is there. That's Bart. Naughty is there. 201 is Sai. 301, 32 Whiskey. 972. Iceman is over there on the right hand side. That's an interesting routing. Larry is jumping on to Corvair, and we're coming in behind. Landon, he says. Yeah. Oh, jeez, we've ATC here straight. Well, that's later on. Who's that now? That will be Seattle. 135,450. We probably won't need him for a while, but we'll, you know, we're looking good. 14,000. Man, look at the views. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Nutty Slack, good to see you. There's some of us on the Reg Sim server doing as well. Oh, nice. Nice. Am I using any add-ons for satellite imagery? No, this is all stock. This is all default Microsoft Flight Sim. Alright, so far so good. Keep an eye out now on my traffic here for Larry. There's about 10 miles between us, Larry. What altitude are you going up to, though? The 320 wouldn't have the legs over the over a 340, would it? Surely not. Surely not. We'll see. It's very pretty out there. 380, Dougal, you're the same? Right, I'm on 360. You guys should be going faster over the ground. We think. Heisenberg, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, we just departed out of Salt Lake City on the road now over to Portland, Oregon. And yeah, so far so good. We're going to go standard in our baro settings. Standard left, standard right. Lights, that's all okay. We're over Corvair now at the moment. Then it's going to be Seagull, and we just do our thing. So we're doing about 323. Larry's doing 340. That's okay. Our spacing should be fine. Iceman is going to tuck in behind Martin. So this is how we're looking. We have another departure behind us. Who's that now? Oh, there's Malky. Come on, Malky. Brilliant. Jeez, we've got a good Conga line here. So Rambog is well ahead. 226. Then we have 702. 301, 201, 32 whiskey. The spacing isn't. It's tight, right? 972 is good. Iceman will slot in here. Then we've Larry. Then we've me, and then we've Malky. Jeez, there's a good crew of us here tonight, lads. This is awesome. Excellent, excellent stuff. Bellbro, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. The Great Salt Lake, the largest saltwater lake in the Western Hemisphere, the 8th largest terminal lake in the world. Thank you, Viberstrike. It's called America's Dead Sea. Ooh. Provides a habitat for millions of native birds, brine shrimp, nematodes, shorebirds and waterfowl, including the largest staging population of Wilton's, what's that, phalarope in the world. I'm here as well in front of Larry, but offline. Oh, good man, Stu. The thing I said I couldn't test, testing now and it works. Oh, Kanzui, really? Jeez, brilliant. Brilliant, man. So looking ahead, see these contrails? That's Larry and that's Iceman coming across. So you can kind of get an idea what's happening here looking at our VATSIM radar, right? So we're here. So we can see the contrails of Iceman ahead, and then we can see the contrail of Larry. Isn't that deadly the way we can track this now? So it's all painting a picture for us. That's deadly. Hey, Newfoundland, good to see you. Looks like there's about 7 of us on the Southeast Asian server. Ah, that's awesome. That's awesome. We're on autopilot, Joe. Autopilot set. We're in manage mode. And it's doing its thing. It's doing its thing. You should have 4 contrails now. The LOD isn't really there, but I imagine there is, Larry. But, you know, at this distance, it just looks like 2. Know what I mean? Contrails are broken? Yeah. Contrails look to be broken on the 340. Oh, the 346. No, he's in 343. Interesting. Okay, we're still climbing. Coming up on flight level 240. And max speed at the minute. We're still climbing. Once we get to cruise, we'll hoor it on. Nuno is here. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Diddly dee, diddly dee dee. Now, where's this? Riot. Seattle, LAX. Where is this now? 301. 235. What does 301 want? There's a beep. How are you? Naughty Gnome just sent me a message to say he has to step away from his PC and look at a picture of Murphy, admire it, and then come back to his PC. That is precisely what he just... That's what he messaged me. Ah, brilliant. Made you look. He sent me a message saying, made you look. Right? Brilliant. Ah, brilliant. Anyway, look at us. We're flying. We're doing a thing. We're in the air. It's all happening now. Isn't it brilliant? Jesus, then it looks good. Right, keep an eye on things. Nice, steady climb. Larry is 380 indicated. We're 360. Iceman 390. The rest of the lads are, some are at 4, some are not. We know we're dealing with headwinds all along the way. We're currently battling 70 knots headwind at the moment. We kind of knew this was going to happen, right? Come on down here to my status page. Normal. Everything's normal. This is the picture. Naughty Gnome, you're a terrible person. Terrible, I say. Right. This is what Airbus. Hi, how are you? This is what Airbus. I left early to pre-foam the runway for your arrival. Yeah, thanks, Dougal. Yeah. Great bunch of lads. Yeah. Very smart. You see, if you could, you'd be sending me messages through friggin' AOC. Yeah, that's the advanced tutorial. How are you going to manage that now? You know. Then again, there's probably... A mother of jet. Will you shag off? Don't sit in me wake turbulence. Thanks, Larry. I'll try not to... Ah, Jesus. Hey, Mud Dog is here. Good to see you. Right, flight level 300. So we're going up to 360. That's our final climb. Looking at our radar, there's an aircraft coming in from Dubai. That's a long old flight. Where's he going? San Francisco. Jesus, that's a long flight. He's in an A380. He's up just shy of flight level 400. No factor. Where's this guy going? AIB. San Francisco over to Berlin. He's climbing. Shouldn't be a factor. Right? Shouldn't be a factor. We'll keep an eye on him. Impressive line, lads. You know. What's Rambo again? A 319. Jesus, look at the speed of him. He's at 360. Bart is in a 321. Naughty's in the 73. Sai is in an A320. Dougal's in an A320. Martin's in a 73. Iceman is in A20N. Wait now, what's that? Larry is in a 343. Malky is in a 736. What's Iceman in? Oh, it's a Neo, is it? Ah, right. Right. Well, that makes total sense now. Total sense now. Okay, so, let me see. Top of climb is coming up in, I would suggest, 80 miles? 40 miles is going to be top of climb. All right, lads. 76 trombones hitting us. You're not connected to Hoppy's network, Murph. I do have Hoppy, as in I have a gadget for it. Hang on. Are you on Hoppy? Look at the views. This is gorgeous. Right. They're no factor. Now the good news is we do have Seattle controllers there. Ground has come online. What's happening here? Quick look at the ATIS into Portland. We can see that we have 3038 ILS runway 28 right and 28 left approaching use. Departing 28 left and right as well. Information Bravo is current. Winds 1606 knots. Visibility is 6 miles and it's raining. Right. Why am I sat in the dark? I don't know. It's darker than normal, isn't it? Hiding my lovely face. It's quite dark in here. Why was that now? Usually the camera does a better job of picking me up, doesn't it? It'll be raining all day. Yeah. Sent a message on Hoppy. You didn't get it, I don't think. Maybe I don't have Hoppy set up in this plane. How do we do this now? Oh, you're doing the Windows app. Ah, right. Right, but we can't do that now, so that's okay. Right. What are we looking for here now? Fuel prediction. Extra time is 41 minutes. We should have 3.5 tons of fuel when landing, so we should be all right. We should be all right. Famous last words and all that jazz. You know what I mean? We shall see what happens. So we have leveled off. We're now in the cruise. Mach 0.778. We'll probably go a little bit more than that. 0.78. Yeah, that's what we're going for. We don't really need to push it. We're probably an hour from ATC coverage. Maybe less, maybe 40 minutes or that. Actually, let's work it out. Waypoint is, there's a VOR. There's a VOR at IMB. Let's have a look. IMB. We're 312 miles away from that. Now, can I not get a time on this? TWF, where's that now? So TWF is going to be 2108, right? Our arrival is expected to be at 20 past 10, right? Okay. We'll put all that stuff in later on. Waypoints or nav aids. Leave those alone. So IMB 2150. So we'll be talking to ATC in about 40 minutes, if I've planned this right. 35-40 minutes, I think, right? We'll see how we go there. Bit of tunage here, lads. Bit of tunage. Bit of tunage. Right. Right, what else can we do? That's pretty much it. Destination data, we're way too far out for that. The next ATC station we'll be talking to will be Seattle Center 135450. That's in the box already. We're just kind of taking the views, lads. It's pretty beautiful scenery, isn't it? Why are my lights so dark? Did I... We'll turn that one there a little bit, look. Weird, man. Right. The HUD 5 arrival, ILS 28 left. That's what we're after. Dryad is our next waypoint. Jeez, look at the views. That's savage, isn't it? Roger that, Kanzui. Roger that. Alright, back on the radar scope. Seattle, they'll throw in a good bit of space in here. $362, $395, $387, $376, $390. Oh, we're okay. Someone's going to need to slow down. Yeah. Monitoring a virtual flying computer. Colonel Fork is here. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Yeah, it's a little bit too tight in here, I'd say. But we'll see. See how it goes. So Rambag is going to be on the blower to them first. So we can't. Beautiful views, man. Absolutely stunning views. So that is Larry up the road, and then we've Iceman up the road from him. Day 2 of being called off. Jesus. Cyber attack? That's nuts, man. Day 2 of it. And what? They just shut down production, like, is it? Charlie 2, good to see you. Do I fly the MD-11 from TFTI? I do. I haven't in a while, but yeah, I fly it. It's awesome. You're going to show the new Pimax VR. I will, Kieran, once I get it working. I didn't have enough time yesterday to fully... I didn't have enough time to mess around with it yesterday, you know. You'll see me on radar north of Boise. Oh, nice. Wipe the company tech globally. Jesus, really? That appears to be Kazaki. A B-25J on VATSIM. Hell to the brilliant. What's the altitude? 6,000 feet. Nice, man. Nice. B-25 on VATSIM. Brilliant. Even more back. I'm 427. Wait, what? Is that Grand flying with us as well? Ah, brilliant. Brilliant. Who's 413 flying with us, lads? Patch your head, good to see you. Alright, 360 TWF The next bit, fairly straightforward. IMB is a VOR. That's going to be inside controlled airspace. So yeah, we're good, man. We're good. There's nothing I can break here. Everything's doing what it should be doing. Which is surprising. Surely Murphy would break something by now. It's all working, lads. It's hard to call, but it's working. Trying to think now. What's the... I know we do cross the pond and all that, but like, what's the... I've asked this question before. It'd be interesting to see, though, you know, a year later. What's the longest flight you've done? The longest single flight you've done. Situated when approaching the ILS, which you can enter into the MACD. Want a tip? Right now, I learned from situational awareness. When approaching the ILS, you can enter it into the MCDU. Sure, let's go for it. Yeah, Colonel Fork, holy crap, man. Jesus. Kenley May, good to see you, Ken. Hope you're well. Gatwick to Hong Kong. London to Perth. London to Perth is longer, I'd say, is it? About 2 hours, 3 hours? This year? Fort Worth over to SFO? Jesus. You did. You sent me out by... From what I read, it was like... It was more to do with Ireland, Colonel Fork. But I didn't think the extent was that bad. I had a quick look and going, oh yeah, cyber attack, Jesus, and then, you know, I didn't think it was like global. Freaking huge, man. Shannon to Hong Kong. It was the only article you could find. Yeah. No, man. So what does it mean? You're on standby. You're just kind of waiting. Are we working today? Are we not working today? Should they probably don't know themselves, right? Flyby Dyer, good to see you. Will the wing peripherals work with the new A340? Yeah, no, they will, yeah. Will they work natively? I'm not sure will they work natively. I think you have to put them in through something like MobiFlight. You did Cape Town to Antarctica. Ooh. Jeez, that's a balls, Colonel Fork, isn't it? I mean, what can you do, right? But that's a balls, man. Last proper long haul I did was Dublin to Boston. Ooh, nice. Boston. I'm not a fan of long haul flying. This flight tonight, this is like at the upper limit of how long I like to go in a single flight. I just, you know, I'm always acting the agent and I want to kind of, you know, right, we'll do something else. Right, let's do this. You know what I mean? Do I have to have the company phones, laptops and other stuff? Jesus, man. Mad, man. Jesus, that's mad. 73 knots on the nose. Weebles, thank you very much indeed. 14 months, buddy. Thank you very much indeed. Jalagod had sold Brisbane an A310. 1,200 nautical... Or, yeah, 1,200 nautical miles usually enough for me in one sitting. It depends what you're flying in, but like... It depends. Because, like, there can be a lot of kind of, you know, well, what do we do now? We're in the cruise. We don't need to worry about ATC just yet. Busier night, you probably get more ATC, I suppose. You know? Yeah, Colonel Fork, that's awful, man. That's awful. Stu did Paris Orly to Cape Verde earlier. Tend to go longer flights when working at home. Yeah. Makes sense. Just keep her in autopilot until you get there, you know? Yeah, Colonel Fork, 100%. Jesus, man. But it's the way it is. Like, when you think about it, lads, think about it. Without the internet and, like, you know, your phones and all that, we're pretty much back in the 1970s. What other advancements were made outside of the internet and your phones that have really pushed us forward? Think about it. You'd be back in the 1970s. You know? Friggin' nuts. Could you imagine me in the 70s, though? Jesus, I'd be bad and all, but wouldn't the shirts be lovely? Right. At least you have the experience of already being there. Yes, I do, Muse. Well, I don't actually. I'm an 80s child. You, however, have the 1870s. I mean, you've huge experience, very long experience, great experience. 1870s, you know. 70s, you and me wouldn't be here. Yeah. Well, Murph with flared trousers is a mental image. Get a good hard mental image of that now. Sometimes that's all I'd wear. In the 1970s, we had dial-up. Huh? Dial-up? In the 1990s we had dial-up. Murph and I are old, but not that old yet. Correct. We're on the intermediate stage. I think it's fair to say, Colonel Fork. We're on the intermediate stage. We're at the stage where we're no longer the first ones out or the last ones in. We're kind of in the middle. You know. But yes, you'd still have small hands in the 70s. Thanks, Paul. You had a dial-up modem in the 1980s. Digital Merc. That would have been like, you know, living in Star Trek. I get up listening to Rice Krispies. Murph had never been able to carry off the long-haired look. I used to have long hair, and listen, you know, I look like a BG Jesus. I've been often thinking about letting my hair grow long, but the problem is there's a big feckin' gap in the middle of the back of the head, so the hair will go everywhere bar there, unless I start, you know, pushing it back. Snap, crackle and pop, but it's just me body, right? I had to wake up some mornings to this kind of a strange, kind of a weird sound, you know. It starts off with like, ooh, and it's me making those sounds. That'd be some comb over. Yeah, you know. I was thinking of comb over. Murphy wasn't Osmond. Wait, what? Small hands were the thing in the 80s. Me gym socks. What were they called? Roller blades? Roller disco? They didn't even have roller blades. It was roller disco, lads. Chicks dig that. Yeah. Ever cough and throw out your back? Jesus. What happened to him? He coughed. Yeah. Jesus. That's funny. Throw your back out from a cough. Oh, Jesus. Brilliant. I do find the older I get, I'm more liable to getting, you know, mortal wounds. Did I show you what I did earlier on? Look, cutting me. You can't see it, look. Do you see the line? Look at it. I nearly had to lose the whole arm. Right? It's when you cough and pass wind. Jesus. Or the latest crack. Let's wake you up at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Just for the crack. They had to reduce the size of coins due to Murph complaining about the size of them. Murphy wouldn't survive working in a factory. I'd be absolutely useless working in a factory. I'm good at pointing. You know, do this and then do that. I'm good. That's, you know, I'm good at that. But me doing the stuff, forget it. Approacher online as well. Ooh, nice. We're going to be chatting to them soon. Flipper Ally, good to see you. Getting old is awful. I wake up injured these days. But you don't know what you're doing in your dreams. You know, as you get older, your dreams actually leave lasting, you know, they impact you on your body. Jesus, I ran a marathon last night in me dreams. I can barely move. You know, said he, the lazy devil. Had to reduce the signs. Do you remember that actually when the Euro coins came out, they're all giving out about the 1 cent coins are too freaking small. To this day, they're too small. I mean, they're no use to any bugger. And what can you buy for a cent? Except all the shops still go $9.99 or, you know, $10.99 or friggin' $99.99. It's stupid. The US just stopped making pennies? I don't know. I just don't know. Right. We're doing well. Look at the line of us here. This is deadly. 367 is Larry. 373. I'm going a little bit faster than Larry, but that's going to change now as we turn more head on to this 84 friggin' knot headwind. Do you know what I mean? Waking up grumpy when you're old is awful. I just let her sleep now. Jesus, that's a Arab. The last time he was seen, we'll miss you. Frank is here, good to see you. I dreamt I was eating marshmallows. I woke up, I couldn't find me pillow. Uh-oh. I'm committed to run 20 minutes a day every day. If I miss a day, I add another 20 minutes to the next day. Tomorrow, I need to run for 4 weeks. Right? Need to play Conga by Miami Sound Machine looking at that line. Right? Allegedly, the pricing system is, or was, used to deter theft by shop workers, as they would have to use the till to give them the change so the transaction was registered. That's a useless fact of the night. Thank you, Stu. It cost 4 cents to make a penny. Computer update, Phantom Diablo. Still no refund. Awaiting update from the court due on the 16th of March. Solicitor said could take up to months, which would bring it pretty much a year without a laptop or a PC. Jesus. That's a long, hard fought battle, that one, Phantom. Do you know? What do you do, though? I mean, you're sticking to it, right? I applaud your level of Bijani then. Do you know? Where's Adam? I bet she's hiding there eating a Chinese or something in the background. Adam Controls! We have called you. Not help at the rise in computer prices? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now, I will say they're starting to stabilise a little bit, right? They're not shooting up as fast as they were. But yeah, they're still off the friggin' charts. You know? Here's the weather we were looking forward to. 87 knots on the nose. This will impact us. So far, so good, though. So we're going to be on the JOTBA transition as we ramble in on the HUD 5 arrival, and we're planning for runway 28 left. That is our plan. That is what we're hoping for. I looked at NVMe prices recently. Decent 2TB one costs almost as much as a graphics card. It's gone nuts. Even, yeah, like storage and RAM, friggin' nuts, right? Because I was even looking, I mean, I picked up a small SSD for the laptop, a 2 gig. Shagging thing was over $100. It's like, what? For 2 terabytes? I remember getting like 2 terabytes for like 80. Nuts. Just realised I also need to pay out for the Black Square Caravan next week. Donations welcome. Good man, Dazza. Yeah. Good man, Dazza. That's coming out on Tuesday. That'll be a bit of crack now. Jeez, look at this weather we're flying into. Huh? It looks very pretty, I will say that. Looks terribly, terribly pretty. Beautiful countryside, isn't it? It's a bit like Ireland. We always said, sure, wouldn't it be a lovely country if we could only roof it? You know? Jesus, now, lad, it's not long now. I tell you, I was looking at the calendar earlier on. I was like, Jesus, I have things to be doing, look. Clear all that.
Dude, have you been drinking? I have, Ted. I've been drinking like a mad Egypt.
Right. So, today's the 12th grand. Tomorrow, that's the second Friday, the 13th. We got one last month. That's mad, Ted. But anyway, next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? Friday, we're flying over to the Netherlands, where we're going to have the lovely pints, right? And then that Saturday, flying home Sunday evening. We're going to be streaming and doing the Flight Sim news on the Monday, the 23rd. 24th we'll do something. And then I'm off to New Zealand on the 25th. And I don't arrive back into Ireland until the 14th. The next stream will either be might be that night, unlikely, probably be the 15th. Oh, Jesus. Half pints. They are small pints, yeah. Doesn't the Simworks Kodiak 100 drop next Tuesday? Does it?
Get a refund?
No, shag off, there's no refunds. Does it? Nice. Some fantastic person's birthday on the 24th, Murph. Stu, is your birthday on the 24th? Be the Janie then. The 24th of March. What are we going to do without you, Murph? I don't know, Spitfire. I was asking myself the same, you know. I'll come back and everyone will be like, their hearing would have improved, definitely. You know, they will be less frustrated with life, having to look at this Muppet. And I think just very chilled and relaxed. Good form. and then I'll come back and it'll all change. Right. That's usually how we know I've been away somewhere, you know. Let the mods take over the stream. Are you mad? Could you imagine? They would get the channel banned in about 7 seconds if Gibba was in charge. Hang on, I'll just do this one funny thing here for Merv. You know? Could you imagine? We'd be deadly. We do you proud. Would you, Muse? Yeah. How are you getting on there now? Hi. You know? No, at some stage I'll go live and I'm away. Like, you know, anyone else got small hands to fill the void? Shag right off. It depends on where the internet is going to be, but I'll go live when I'm away. Just for the crack, like, you know, just to show you what I'm getting up to. Murph out in the wild of New Zealand, you know. Skipper Jeff is here. Anyone know what happened to Ford or Learn to Fly stream this Thursday? No idea, man. Gibba would do a good job. Don't encourage him, Kieran. Yes, I know he would. And that's the problem. I'll come back and you'll be like, no, put Gibba back on. You're gone shite, Merv. Ah, no! Right. Could do with a binge watch of Lord of the Rings. You could, Bell, bro, yeah. So I'm trying to think. Stuff to be watching on the aeroplane. I've 2 12-hour flights back to back. So I was thinking, right, I haven't watched the new season of Fallout yet. And I haven't heard much about it, which is a little bit worrying because it's either it's as good as season 1 or it's not as good. Because we know that they've made an absolute catastrophic disaster of The Last of Us. You know, please don't fly the plane. I'll be letting the pilot know, hey, Captain, I'm in seat 27A. I've got 8,000 hours on flight sim. You call me if you need me. Has anyone watched the new season of Fallout? Can't be as bad as Starfleet Academy. Don't mention the war. Oh, Jesus, then. Phantom Diablo. I found Fallout Season 2 a bit boring. Oh, really? They already signed off on Fallout Season 3. That's good. Starfleet Academy, like, that's just like, how do we get a franchise and absolutely kill it, you know, with fire? Starfleet Academy. Turns out it was all a dream. Wait, what was? It didn't actually happen, it was all a dream. Yeah. What was that then? That's how they're going to fix Game of Thrones. I'm telling you, that's how they're going to fix it. Season 9. Sean Bean will wake up in the bed, right? And go 7 hells, cat. It was all a wicked dream. And then start again. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. I need to go back and finish watching The Expanse. Oh, The Expanse was good. What about recommendations? So, we've been watching Drive to Survive, which is very good. So yeah, recommendations now for the flights. Binge watching material. Yeah, The Expanse is good. Who's this now? Lucas Muller, good evening. There was no saving. Got my guy. Wait, what happened? Good to see you, buddy. That's how they fixed Dallas back in the day. It was all a dream. Yeah. Night Agent is good. And May with the new James Bond movie. Is there a new James Bond movie? I didn't know that, Kieran. War Machine on Netflix is good. You could watch all the James Bonds. You could. You know, you could. That is something of interest, perhaps. Do you ever have a feeling I'm going to absolutely bin this landing? Just a feeling. Just a feeling. Game of Thrones, Lucas, yeah, I've watched all that. Naughty Gnome was like, yes. Sully's a good movie. You lot are saying yes because you know I'm going to make a complete and utter balls of the landing. Ted Season 2. Kieran Niall says in May. Lads, is there a new Bond coming out? You could watch a pro streamer for some tips. What? Jesus Heisenberg, today is his 38th anniversary with the missus. He almost forgot. Congratulations to you and the missus for 38 years, Heisenberg. That's great, man. Great. The terminal list is good. Can't be any worse than last week's landing. Give it time, Muse, you know. John Wick 3-part spin-off called The Continental was good. We have total faith in you, Murph, to screw it up. Wait, what? Guy Ritchie, I believe, made this one. It feels longer. I need to go off and... Who's playing Bond? The name's Bond. Firefly reboot supposedly announcing on Sunday. Hey, Crotty, I saw that. Yeah. This could be interesting now with the weather. I'm just saying. We'll play some tunage as we, you know, see what happens here. There's nothing to worry about. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Screen though. Watching the complete season of Air Disaster. Yeah! A new Bond. Yeah, I don't... Who's the new Bond? Starring Murphy. The name's Bond. Well, blonde. Partially blonde. We shall be very soon be talking to ATC. It might be Aaron Taylor Johnson or Jacob Elordi. Who? Bruno Foxy, good to see you. Only $9.99. let's have a look at the impending trouble we're going to find ourselves in. So, top of drop, where are you? 3-6. Okay, so top of descent is going to be after that waypoint. ATC are going to descend us in. Right. Now, in terms of entering our destination data, it's probably a little bit early. But we'll go looking. So if we were to look at Portland, the weather at the moment, let's see. Altimeter is 3035. Temperature on the ground is 8 degrees Celsius. It is raining. Winds 160 at 5. And we're planning an ILS here. $306. And flaps will be set to full. Okay. Right. You're on the way down now into the mess. Yes. Murphy, reckon we can get you into Cheltenham heli procedures ago. Yeah, I actually flew into Cheltenham in a chopper one year, Epic Fool. It was friggin' nuts. It was like, and I haven't been to Oshkosh, but like, it's the closest thing I would have got to Oshkosh. It was completely wasted on me. Firefly is a real airline from Malaysia. It is. It absolutely is. But ours is better. Right, you know. Airbus Virtual Pilot, cheers for all the advice, buddy. So, ILS situational awareness. Tip 1. Hit any of the left keys on the flight plan, then click Fix Info, type in the ILS runway into the orange boxes. Then, on the radial option, type in the reciprocal of the runway heading you're landing on. Then, that sends a line to 28 left outwards, so you can see where you'll need to intercept for the ILS. Then, the radius option, type in 6. It's the rounded up DME figure for 28 left. This puts a dotted circle of 6 miles around the threshold. Ooh, that's kind of handy. Can we do it from this range? Hit any left key on the flight plan and then click Fix Info. So left key. And when you say left key on the flight plan, I don't see that. Murphy's pressing buttons. This is where the engines cut off and we plummet. Right, okay. So I think what we're saying here is don't press the shagging thing. Right, lads. Loud and clear. Yes. Jesus, I'm after bashing my arm. It's thirsty work, this, isn't it? $135,450 we're talking to.
202 cycling for by 2 inch.
Larry, have you made contact with them yet? Do. That's Larry making contact. See what I did there? Close encounters. Yeah. Brilliant. Negative, right, grand.
Say, repeat that squawk number 45501.
Alrighty.
Firefly 201, it's squawk 2302.
Naughty, will you shag off? That sounded much lighter or nicer than the, you know. I'm just saying.
Seattle Centre, Firefly 32 Whiskey with information Foxtrot, flight level 380, 60 miles southeast of the Kimberley Beyond.
Firefly 32 Whiskey, Seattle Center, radar contact position as reported. Welcome.
Information Foxtrot. That could change now.
Firefly 201, Seattle Center, radar contact, 40 miles southeast Kimberley VOR.
Let's see what happens.
Firefly 702, descend via the Hood 5 arrival, landing west, Portland altimeter 3035.
Descent via the Hood 5 arrival, altimeter 3035, and I forgot the rest. Could you please repeat?
Reback strict, and we're landing west.
Landing west for Firefly 702, thank you.
Now, what do they mean by landing west? I imagine
Firefly 301,
the 2
same Mach
8s.
number.
Decimal 81 for Firefly 301.
Roger, thanks.
I imagine that's what they mean. Westerlies.
Firefly 301, Firefly 201, use caution for similar sounding call signs on frequency.
Okay, Firefly 301.
Sierra Center, good afternoon. The Object 23 at...
Can I better find the A320 on the Xbox? Nice, Stevie. Apor is here, good to see you. Welcome in.
Object 23, contact Seattle Center 120.3.
120.3, Object 23.
This is going to be interesting. There's a nice line of us in here, lads.
Seattle Center, Firefly 972, inbound Kimberley, flight level 360.
Not yet, Colonel Fork.
Firefly 972, Seattle Center, radar contact 54 miles southeast of the Kimberley VOR. Welcome.
IMB, what is that? Is that Kimberley, is it?
Firefly 201, same Mach number.
Kimberley.
55201 is Mach decimal 78.
Roger.
Right, lads. It's Captain Apurva from Emirates. You're very welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. If we're all blitzing the one airport at the same time, is priority given to the craft with lesser fuel? Jo, it's more they'll follow you in sequence, unless someone's very low on fuel. But if they do that, if they're low on fuel, maybe they have to. It's an alternate, or they were missed approach or whatever. But you want to be planning with sufficient fuel to get a delay, It's quite some line, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Seattle Center, good evening. Firefly 770, flight level 458 miles off Kimberley.
Firefly 770, Seattle Center, radar contact. Welcome.
What was your range, Larry? 50 miles, was it? There's a good chance now, lads. I need like a dead switch, hit this switch somewhere on the desk.
Approach Firefly 003, inbound IMT 40 nautical miles at flight level 380.
Firefly 003, Seattle Center, radar contact 50 miles southeast of the Kimberley VOR.
You just started your descent, 55 now? Okay.
Firefly 301, descend via the Hood 5 arrival, landing west, Portland altimeter 3035.
Descend via the Hood 5 arrival, altimeter 3035 and landing west for Firefly 301.
I don't get that. 28
and Firefly
left
301,
is facing
maintain Mach
west.
0.80 in the transition 280 knots.
Maintain Mach 0.80 and transition 280 knots for Firefly 301.
Right now, you use the fuel
Firefly
trade.
201, maintain Mach 0.78.
Maintain Mach 0.78.
Apurva, thank you for the subscribe, buddy. So the landing west, like you've 28 left and you've 28 right. This is one of these moments where the brain just isn't catching up with the rest of the, what? You know what I mean? Interesting. We learned something new. 2.8s, that's what I was thinking, yeah. 2.8s are westerly, so they're telling you we're landing on the 2.8s. Any plans for World War II group flight in 4-engine bombers? I've nothing planned immediately, Colonel Fork. I've loads of different ideas for stuff, though. We did some ferry flights there 2 weeks ago. And there's since been a fairly big update, as of course you've told me, for the B-17.
Firefly 003, say Mach number.
Mach 0.8, Firefly 003.
Verify that's Mach 0.80.
Roger, Mach 0.80.
Weather might be an issue.
Roger.
Yeah.
Firefly 770, say Mach number.
Firefly 770, Mach decimal 7 -
Seattle Center, Firefly 235, flight level 360, 54 miles inbound Kimberley.
Firefly 235, Seattle Center, radar contact, position as reported, welcome.
Cool. Now, who do we talk to after this? Let me see. 1181 is going to be Portland approach.
Firefly 972, say Mach number.
Mach decimal 78, Firefly 972.
Firefly 972, maintain, increase speed to Mach 0.80.
Increase to Mach 0.80, Firefly 972.
Mach number. You won't see the ground just before. Oh, really, Merck? Yeah, it's going to be interesting. You forgot to start LRM. Oh, no! This will be interesting. It's been pretty gusty and low ceiling here in Seattle. Portland
Firefly
usually the
201, descend via the Hood 5 arrival, landing west, Portland altimeter 3035.
Yeah, Firefly 201, this is going to descend down by the Hood 5 arrival. So we have 3035 on board and we're landing west for Firefly 201.
Information Foxtrot. Murph, you're going to let me know how you feel in the B-17 update? Yes, we're going to be checking it out next Wednesday, but I'll have to have an out gander at it. Jesus, I'll add it to my list of things. It'll probably be Monday, I'd say, maybe Tuesday. It could be Wednesday. I'm flat out busy. It's not even funny. I'm just flat out over the next couple of days. You make videos of it's 7, 8, 9 hours for one video.
6056, contact the other center 120.3. Firefly 003, for separation, turn 30 degrees left, descend and maintain flight level 360.
Turn 30 degrees left in flight level 360.
Firefly 770, descend and maintain flight level 360 and turn 30 degrees left.
Vancouver, probably Portland have substantial storm last night.
Level 360, 30 degrees left. Firefly 710.
Winds of Camden, Portland today.
Seattle Center, Firefly 872, flight level.
I might not be able to fly with no PCs. The next best thing, you're off to an RAF museum. Oh, nice! Phantom Diablo, nice, buddy.
Firefly 872, Seattle Center, radar contact, position as reported, welcome.
Yeah, it'll be interesting now. It'll all happen terribly quick. You won't even feel it. Lie back there now and think of Ireland and it'll be grand.
Firefly 201, maintain Mach 0.78 in the transition 280 knots.
Maintain Mach 78 and 280 on transition, Firefly 201.
Lots of Firefly aircraft tonight. Yeah, it's awesome, lads. Look at the conga line. It's deadly. It's class looking.
Firefly 972, descend via the Hood 5 arrival, landing west, Portland altimeter 3035.
Descend via the Hood 5 arrival.
Hey, July is here, good to see you.
West and altimeter 3035 for 5
Thinks of Ireland gets excited for the Brownie Stone. Oh, behave. Evitech, good to see you. ATC, yeah, they're on it. You know, they're on it. He's given Iceman and Larry a bit of space in there.
Firefly 235 for sequencing, turn 30 degrees left.
30 degrees left for Firefly 235. .250 on the heading. Is that right? Yes. Murph does maths. Did you see the steam coming out of my ears and eyes there, did you? When we're on the visibility, hence the name, you pass close to Mount Hood. Yeah. You did,
Firefly 003, clear direct JOTBA.
Yes, direct JOTBA, Firefly 003.
JOTBA. Sounds Klingon. Qatar. That's the advanced lesson now, lads. How to communicate.
Firefly 872
to ATC.
For separation, turn 30
Klingon.
degrees left.
30 degrees left, Firefly 872.
I also thought the pause was after changing the heading to make sure you went left, right, kapla. Cybog, thank you very much indeed. 43 months.
Firefly 32 Whiskey, descend
Cheers,
via the
buddy.
Hood 5 arrival, landing west, Portland altimeter 3035.
Is it one guy handling all this traffic? Yeah, at the moment. He's top level, and then there'll be more stations beneath.
303.
As we lower, as we descend.
32 Whiskey.
Ready for corned beef and cabbage.
Firefly 266, contact Portland approach 118.1.
Over to approach on 118.1, Firefly 266.
CJ, negative. This is reshade. Reshade is what I'm running. It just gives it that extra bit of oomph that I look for in the sim. It's subtle enough, but it does make it sharper. That's default sim. And there's my reshade.
Firefly 770, clear direct JOTBA.
Wexford Hurler, good to see you, buddy.
Firefly 770.
Hope you're well. Very good to see you. Happy Thursday. Now this is taking us off profile for our expected top of drop, but ATC will give us, they'll tell us descend via the arrival. We shall see what happens.
Firefly 201, reduce speed to 250 knots.
250 knots now for Firefly 201.
Yeah, the weather, we're not going to see much down there at all. It's very pretty up here.
Firefly 235, clear direct JOTBA.
Clear direct, JOTBA, Firefly 235.
Firefly 872, clear direct JOTBA.
Direct JOTBA, Firefly 872.
Doodaloo. Yeah, it's nice, Kozaki. It is nice.
Seattle Center, Alaska 413, flight level 360, 45 miles from Kimberly.
Alaska 413, Seattle Center, radar contact, welcome.
Doodle-doodle-doo-doo. It's pretty. Oh yeah. Oh heck yeah.
770, top of descent.
Firefly 770, descend via the Hood 5 arrival, lining west, Portland altimeter 3035.
Cookstown, welcome in.
Descend via
Yeah,
the
we're
Hood
going to try
5
left-handed one
arrival,
again, yeah.
landing west.
Brilliant.
3035, Firefly 77.
Firefly 003, descend via the Hood 5 arrival, landing west, Portland altimeter 3035.
Descend via the Hood 5.
Jesus, what a time to get disconnected, Murph. Oh no! Where's my mouse? It's all gone pear-shaped. It's alright, we're back in. It's alright. We're alive. Anyone get that with friggin' V-Pilot?
Air Canada 1058, Seattle Center, roger.
Oh, Jesus. We're okay. All is well in the realm. PFD looks weird. How so? Shag off, will you? Oh, you had me all nervous.
Firefly 235, descend via the Hood 5 arrival, landing west, Portland altimeter 3035.
Descend via the Hood 5 arrival, altimeter 3035, landing west, Firefly 235. Now, am I right in trying this crack again? We're going to drop the altitude all the way down and the constraints will handle it via the star. Isn't that right?
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Colonel Fork. Your PFD looks weird because it's a CRT screen. Ah, Wolf to Fear, welcome in. Close enough for a cup of tea. Come on, Newfoundland.
Firefly 32 Whiskey, maintain 250 knots.
Maintain 250 knots, 32 Whiskey, slowing down.
Now, our top of drop is up here, so, like, there's no point us dropping yet. Am I right in saying that? So what we're saying is, when I get to this little arrow fella, now I push in manage mode for altitude, and then she'll drop according to the plan. Know what we're saying? Yes. Okay. Thank you, lads. We're in this together.
972, reduce speed to 250 knots.
But if I make a complete and utter ball to the landing, I'm blaming Gibbo and a little bit of Colonel Fork because he flashed me lights. Right?
Firefly 266, Seattle Center.
Seattle Center, Firefly 266 on frequency.
Firefly 266, thanks. Firefly 702, do you prefer 2A left or 2A right?
And if you want to dive, pull for open
2A
descent.
left for Firefly 702.
Firefly 702 at Schaefer, cleared ILS 2A left.
Ooh.
At Schaefer, it's cleared for ILS for 2A left, Firefly 702.
Speed error at Ravi. Now, radio nav. ILS frequency 1110.5. Yes.
Firefly 872, descend via the Hood 5, arrival, landing west, Portland altimeter 3035.
See this now, F.
Descend via Hood 5
285.
arrival, Portland altimeter.
It should be F283.
5, Firefly 872.
The course should be 283. Right. How many Fireflies out there? We've got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12. We've got 12 with us tonight, lads. It's deadly.
1741.
Community Patrol, welcome in. Plus about 7 in Microsoft Flight Sim servers. Nice. Cheers, buddy.
Bushard 1741, contact Seattle Center 120.3.
I say we're looking good, but we are looking good. So we have our charts up, keeping an eye on them. JOTBA is where our initial fix is.
Flight level 3004, final frequency.
Market 3235, Seattle Center, welcome.
Weather stocking on approach. Oh, Jesus. Toto's on say intentions. Actually, there's 2 on say intentions.
301, resume published speeds at hood.
Nice.
Published speeds at hood for Firefly 301.
Alright. The weather's really bad. Well, like, look, at worst case scenario, we'll configure this auto land if we have to, just to get us down to minimums. It's not low vis or any of that, it's just...
Firefly 003, reduce speed to 250 knots.
Reducing speed to 250 knots, Firefly 003.
Radar's about red, large area. Oh, really? Murph, just to say, it's ready to go. Oh, nice! Shared some details for you. Thank you, Kanzui. Cheers, bud. The man is working on science. Love to see it. Excellent. Right, top of drop is coming in.
Firefly 266, runway 28, right, clear to land.
28 right, clear to land, thanks, Firefly 266.
Say intentions working well tonight. Brilliant. Given identical info, that's awesome.
Seattle Center, November 544, Victor Tango, level at 7,000.
Skyhawk 544, Victor Tango, Seattle Center, Portland altimeter 3035.
Okay, drop the nose. We don't need to tell him we were cleared to descend via the SID.
3035 on the altimeter, 544, Victor Tango.
Alaska 413, descend via the Hood 5 arrival, landing west, Portland altimeter 3035.
Descend Hood 5 arrival into Portland, altimeter 3035. Alaska 413.
The weather extends far out into the Pacific. Jesus. Scott, good to see you, buddy. You're here for the Savage landing. That's just like, you know, what are you talking about? It's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be beautiful, Scott. Yeah, speed brakes out, Dougal. A little bit of the brakes are out. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. Easy now.
And Firefly 301, do you prefer 28 left or 28 right?
28 left for Firefly 301 if possible.
Firefly 301, at Schaefer, cleared ILS 28 left.
At Schaefer, cleared ILS 28 left, Firefly 301.
Firefly 201, resume published speeds at Hood.
Published speeds at Hood for Firefly 201.
Firefly 32 Whiskey, resume
I'll give it a
published
blast
speeds at
soon,
Hood.
but thanks for that, Airbus.
From Hood.
Hey, November 3220 or 321, good to see you.
Firefly 972, as you can imagine, resume published speeds at Hood.
Published speeds at Hood, Firefly 972.
Doing good, buddy, doing good. And our descent here, a lot of weather coming in. We
Firefly 003, resume published speeds at Hood.
All this mess going on.
Resume published speeds at Hood, Firefly 003.
This should get interesting. It should like a little bit further. Oh, Jesus. We shall see, we shall see.
Hello there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's there's a good crew of us flying tonight. Shy Guy Gaming, welcome in. Many thanks for the follow. This is what we're looking like. Rambog is heading in, and there's the rest of the lads. Tin hats ready, right? What's the mountain? Mount Hood, I think. Mount Hood, I imagine, yeah. Look at that, it's sticking up through the clouds. That's friggin' mad looking, isn't it? Jesus. Mount Hood, yeah. That's deadly. There's like amazing scenery down here. We just can't see a bit of it. You can kind of see bits of it. Spring skiing. We're off the brakes.
Firefly 427, Seattle Center.
Firefly 427.
Firefly 427, Seattle Center, radar contact 30 miles east of the Kimberley VOR. Say altitude.
Flight level 360.
Thank you.
Bum bum bum, bada bada bada.
Firefly 201, do you prefer 28 left or 28 right?
28 left, please, for Firefly 201.
Firefly 201 at Schaefer,
There's a rough snow
left,
here.
28 left.
That's Schaefer, 50 ILS, 28 left for Firefly 201.
Hello there.
Let's see what happens. The Dream Team, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. There are, in fact, 2 ski areas on Mount Hood, Meadows and Timberline. Ooh, it's mad, isn't it? It's absolutely gorgeous up here, man. Look at the clouds, look. Jesus, look at this wall of stuff here. This will be fun. What's that wind doing against us now? 80 knots still on the nose.
And Firefly 266 vacated, Alpha 6.
Firefly 266, contact ground 121.9er.
Over the ground, 121.9er. Thank you very much for today, Firefly 266.
Take care.
Information echo is current.
Air Canada 1058, contact Seattle Center 120.3.
Winds are 140.5 knots, 5 mile visibility, and it is still raining. Ooh.
Firefly 32 Whiskey, do you prefer 28 left or 28 right?
32 Whiskey would prefer 28 left, please, if available.
Firefly 32 Whiskey at
this
Schaefer,
is default.
28 left.
Schaefer cleared
The Boise, yeah, deadly, isn't it?
Firefly 32 Whiskey.
Deadly.
Firefly 702, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 28 left, Firefly 702.
General aircraft information, Foxtrot is current at Portland, the Portland altimeter 3032.
We got Fox. Three 3032. All right, sailor in.
Firefly 427, descend via
That's
the Hood
Soda.
5, arrival, landing west, Portland altimeter 3032.
Descend via the HUD 5 arrival and Wilkes westbound for Firefly 427.
But did you get trot? Trot, you say? Caboolture was nice and sunny. Love flying QLD. Nice. Rain is light in the last several hours. Still constant. Okay. Made in your first try. No viz till late, says Nace. Roger. Looking at Air 125 tomorrow. Ooh.
Firefly 972, do you prefer 28 left or 28 right?
Nothing like flying with no visuals, heavy rain.
28 right, please. Firefly 972.
This should be interesting.
Firefly 972, Roger, at Schaefer, cleared ILS 28 right.
At Schaefer, clear for ILS 28 right for Firefly 972.
Our speed is slightly off. Do you see that? Like, I'm in manage mode. We should be at 2... Now, I know it's max 270 knots, but, like, interesting. 3032 is the local altimeter we need to be using. We'll be jumping onto that in about 2,000 feet. Very pretty.
Firefly 003, do you prefer 28 left or 28 right?
Firefly 003, 28 left will be fine for me.
Which is the best condition? You know.
Firefly 003, Roger, at Schaefer, cleared ILS 28 left.
Speed brake, bottom of the bracket. No, speed brake's in. Speed brake's in. They're all coming in before Murph. Yep.
Firefly 301, maintain 180 knots or greater until Adam.
3032.
180 or greater till Adam for Firefly 301.
Wild River Bushley, good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Waiting for the 73-7. Yeah, man. I no idea when they're releasing that. I imagine soon, but like you just don't know. We just don't know.
Firefly 201, maintain 180 knots till Adam.
Ghost Flight, welcome in.
180 till Adam for Firefly 201.
All right. Coming up on Rabbi. Then it's Hood. And then it's over to Schaefer. Man, look at that view. Look at the state of
Firefly
that.
770 heavy, do you prefer 28 left or 28 right?
28 right, please, for Firefly 770 heavy.
Look at that, lads.
Firefly 770 heavy, Roger, at Schaefer, cleared ILS 28 right.
I'd say for cleared ILS 28 right.
No, say much, buddy, say much. Calvin's welcome in. So it's part of Flow Pro. If you have Flow Pro, this is a widget called The Wheel by Rambok Mord. Exclamation point wheel gives you a link where you can download this, pop it into your community folder, and then you just tell Flow, hey, load up this widget.
Firefly 32 Whiskey, maintain 180 knots until Adam.
Hello there. Yanni, welcome in. Thank you for the follow.
180.
A very warm welcome. Look at the approach here. Isn't this beautiful, isn't it? Ah, this is stunning, lads. Absolutely stunning. Mount Hood. Ah, I've gone outside the window. Ah, immersion is broken. Look at that, look. Ah, lads. Look at the state of that. Beautiful.
Seattle Center, November 544 Victor Tango, requesting lower altitude, possibly 5,000. Getting tossed around like crazy here.
Look at the weather, look.
Okay, Hawk 544 Victor Tango, descend and maintain 5,000.
Descend, maintain 5,000, 544 Victor Tango.
Seattle Center, hello, Giant 346, flight level 350, we are now heading 150 to avoid the bad meteorological conditions.
Giant 346, Seattle Center, roger. And Giant 346, when able, proceed direct to Bryant VOR, Foxtrot Romeo Alpha, and advise.
Roger, when able, we will go direct to Foxtrot Romeo Alpha. I will advise Giant 346.
Mount Hood, don't remember the
301, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Direct left, clear to land, Firefly 301.
Weather's getting interesting.
We are going direct to Foxtrot Romeo Alpha immediately, Giant 346.
Giant 346, roger, thank you.
Yanni, yeah, you too, bud. You too. Man, the views. This is gorgeous. There she be. Okay, speed 260.
Firefly 972, maintain 170 knots till Tolok.
How was that, Firefly 972?
Firefly 972, A4, maintain 170 knots until Tolok.
170 knots until Tolok, Firefly 972.
Hey, Jojo, good to see you.
Firefly 235, do you prefer 28 left or 28 right?
28 left, please. Firefly 235, and we've information echo on board.
Firefly 235, thanks for echo. At Schaefer, cleared ILS 28 left.
Cleared ILS 28 left at Schaefer, Firefly 235. Alright.
Firefly 702 vacated at Bravo 2.
Firefly 702, contact with ground 121.9er.
Contact ground 121.9er, Firefly 702.
121.9er.
544 Victor Tango, I'm going to have holding instructions for you for traffic delay. Advise ready to copy.
Alright, keep her going.
504 is ready to copy those holding instructions.
Skyhawk 544 Victor Tango, cleared to the battleground VOR. Hold north on Victor 23. Right turns, 1 minute legs. Expect further clearance at 2230 Zulu.
Look at the weather. Isn't that
Can you repeat
savage?
that one more time for 504 Victor Tango?
544 Victor Tango, clear to the battleground VOR. Hold north on Victor 23.
Oh, fair, not at all, buddy.
Right turns, 1 minute legs. Expect further clearance 2230 Zulu.
Screenshot the BJs is out of this.
Hold north of the battleground VOR on Victor 23, right turns at 5,000, 1 minute legs. And ESC is 2230 Zulu.
Should be grand.
544 Victor Tango.
For 544 Victor Tango, read back correct. Break. Firefly 201, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 28 left, Firefly 201.
Firefly 32 Whiskey, number 3, runway 28 left, clear to land.
I'm 3, clear to land, side left, 32 whiskey.
Easy now. You'd request left for weather? Be grand. Let's see what this Airbus can do. You should be doing
Firefly
a 5
72, do you
time
prefer
to...
28 left or 28 right?
We're doing that on Friday,
28
Rick.
left, please, for Firefly
Funny you
72.
mention that. We're heading up that way on Friday.
Firefly 872, roger at Schaefer, cleared ILS 28 left.
At Schaefer, cleared ILS 28 left, Firefly 872.
Firefly 972, runway 28 right, clear to land.
Runway 28 right, clear to land for Firefly 972.
Right, gently does it now, Murph.
Seattle Center, NKR 54, request a lower altitude.
NKR 54, maintain VFR altitude, you can just maintain VFR.
Alright, here's Schaefer. We do have a speed constraint here.
I'll have to activate an ISR flight plan at this time. This is soupy.
Roger, stand by.
Wiper time. Rick, do, man. It'll be fun.
5301, clear of 28 left.
Firefly 301, contact ground 121.9er.
Here's the wet stuff.
Ground 121.9er, thanks so much, great job.
Now, why is the speed dropping off?
Firefly 003, number 3, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Sorry, was it for Firefly 003?
Why is the speed dropping all the way back?
A firm, runway 28 left, number 3, cleared to land.
Number 3, Firefly 030, here to land. And do you have a speed for me?
It's soupy.
Firefly 003, maintain 170 knots till Adam.
170 at Adam, Firefly 003.
No point looking out the window, we can't see a shagging thing. Who's this now?
American 3235, leaving airspace to the east. Salt Lake Center's offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved for American 3235. Thanks, HBC.
Let's get 413. Do you prefer 28 left or 28 right?
28 right if we can.
Let's get 413 at Schaefer. Cleared ILS 28 right.
At Schaefer cleared. ILS 28 right, Alaska 413.
CL Center, good afternoon. Alaska 349 is holding short of 28 right at Portland.
Why am I coming in this way and not down by Reedy?
Let's get 349 Seattle Center. Fly runway heading, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Traffic on a 5-mile final.
Clear for takeoff, 28 right, runway heading, Alaska 349.
It's like we're skipping the line here. This doesn't seem right.
55201, vacated 28 left on Bravo 4.
This doesn't look right. You forgot to select the approach
Full
via.
flight 20, or correction, Fireflight 201, contact ground 121.9er. See ya.
31.9, 55201, thank you, great job.
Thank you.
Fireflight 003, establishing a localizer for 28 left.
Firefly 003, roger.
Don't panic. Right, don't panic, Murphy. All is grand. Say nothing to no one. Of course, James Street in it. We'll blame the wind. Yeah, oh yeah, very windy, very Jesus, yeah. It's all right. All right, we'll fix this. Say nothing to no one, lads. Say absolutely nothing.
Firefly 770 heavy, runway 28 right, number 2, clear to land.
You big Egypt, Murphy.
Number 2 clear for land, Firefly. Correction. Runway 28 right, clear to land, Firefly 770 heavy.
It was at this moment he realised.
Firefly 32 Whiskey, exit right when able, contact ground 121.9er.
Vacating now, contact ground 219, 32 Whiskey, thank you, great job.
349, radar contacts, altitude.
It's not the plane.
Alaska 349, we're passing 1,900.
It's totally fine.
Let's get 349, climb and maintain 15,000.
It's totally fine.
Maintain 15,000, Alaska 349.
But slag me in the bar. Don't worry about it at all. What did I, Jesus?
November Kilo Romeo 54, did you need an IFR clearance into Portland?
Say nothing to no one. Say nothing to no one.
Negative, Seattle. Just MKR Type 4, just lower altitude, get out of the clouds.
Right, that'll kind of do it.
NKR 54, maintain, or correction, VFR altitude, your discretion.
Do. That could have been absolutely friggin' hilarious. We nearly shagged the whole thing.
972 clear on 28 right.
2,500.
Fireflight 972, contact ground 121.9er. Good day.
Murphy's the pilot, not the plane.
Bye-bye.
Alaska 349, clear to Rakuga.
Rakuga, Alaska 349.
Flaps suit.
Seattle Center, Skywest 3820, descending via the Crater 2 arrival.
Skywest 3820, Seattle Center, roger. Skyhawk 544, Victor Tango. Would you like the ILS 28 right in the portal?
We can't see anything.
ILS 28 right for 544 Victor Tango.
Skyhawk 544, Victor Tango, roger. You can expect vectors for that approach momentarily.
Heads down, stay down, don't look up.
Can you say again for 544 Victor Tango?
Skyhawk 544, Victor Tango. You can expect vectors for the ILS runway 28 right.
Coming in the glide.
Expecting vectors for ILS
11 knots on the nose. Can't see a shagging thing. Bit of ground starting to come in.
Firefly 003, turn right when able. Contact ground 121.9er.
Roger, set and turn right when able and 1. 121 when able.
Lights are on.
Firefly 235, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 28 left, Firefly 235. If only they knew! Or maybe
Firefly
they do know!
872, number 2, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Gear!
Number 2, 28 left, clear to land, Firefly 872.
Alaska 349, contact Seattle Center 120.3.
Mother of Jesus.
Seattle Center 120.3, Alaska 349, so long.
Guy with 3820 spec vectors for the ILS, runway 28 left.
Spec vectors 28 left, Sky with 3820.
IDV TV, good to see you. She's all grand, lads. You know. We hope. Did you gear down flaps too? Should be grand. Are we even moving? What's our ground speed?
Skyhawk 544 Victor Tango, you are cleared to the Portland International Airport via turn right heading 100, maintain 5,000.
Cleared to Portland International, turn right 100.
Oh, the stutters are shagging real, look.
Firefly 770 Heavy, contact ground 121.9er, good day.
The way stutters.
Ground 119er, Firefly 770 Heavy, thanks for minute.
Should be grand, we hope.
Alaska 413, runway 28 right, clear to land.
There's the pappy.
Right, clear to land, Alaska 413.
Oh, the stutters coming in here are going to be great crack.
Giant 346, contact Seattle Center 120.3, good day.
Managed speed. Listen, Murph's going to do this Murph's way yet again. Don't mind your managed speed. I'm terrified of trusting this plane.
Giant 346, contact Seattle Center 120.3.
Why no managed speed? Everyone's giving out, they're all telling me to go managed speed. I did it the last time and I nearly died.
Giant 346.
I like to be in control. I don't trust anything. See you and your automatic things.
Firefly 427, expect the ILS runway 28 left.
Let's see what happens.
Expect
be in control
left
until you aren't. Yeah.
47.
Should be grand. Should be grand. Don't worry about it. Wait till you see what happens next. Oh Jesus. We took this one over ourselves, look. Right, Murphy. Can you actually do it without dying? Remember what happened last week, lads? Jesus, no! Is it now? Is it now?
500.
Yes. We're all right. We're a little bit sideways, but we're grand. Is it now?
300.
Get back in that shack and glide, will you?
Minimum.
We're landing. Ah, those buttons!
200.
The concentration levels.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
We felt every bit of that, Jemima. Reversers. 80 knots.
Can I get the refund?
Firefly 235, to right when able, contact ground 121.9er.
Over to ground 119er, Firefly 235. Thanks so much.
Take care.
Ground, a very good afternoon. Firefly 235, vacated 28 left on Bravo 3. Request taxi to parking.
Alright, Firefly 235, Portland ground, welcome to Portland. You can taxi to parking straight ahead on Tango, and caution the give way to the A320 Neo in front, left, right on Mike.
Roger, taxi to parking straight ahead on Tango. We'll give way to the 320 Neo ahead of us for Firefly 235, thanks. Right, let's tidy up. Who needs new jocks? Weather, turn that off now because it's completely shagged. Right, what do you say straight ahead on Tango?
Portland ground, Firefly 003, past runway 21, waiting for the inspection.
That's the Neo there, isn't it?
Station calling, come again please.
Firefly 003, Portland ground, you told me to pass the runway 21 and never give me further instructions.
Yeah, Firefly 003, you can taxi straight ahead into the horseshoe in front of you for the Charlie Gate.
Right.
So, taxi to the horseshoe in front of me to the Charlie Gate. So, Roger.
Portland ground, American 9 and gate Charlie 13, destination Foxtrot, requesting start.
Who's this little fella? You had your finger on the button too. Right, who was pressing all those shagging buttons?
Portland ground, American 609.
You shower.
At gate Charlie 13, destination
Lights off, white lights. M. Morgan press buttons on YouTube. Thank you very much indeed
I'm
for the
sorry,
co-pilot.
there you are, American 609, push on to Tango tail west.
Better than last week, yeah.
Push on to Tango, Basin west, American 609.
That's American 609, that is tail to the west.
Tail to the west, American 609.
Right.
Seattle ground, Firefly 872, vacated 28 left on Bravo 2.
Firefly 235, full position.
What position, Firefly 235?
Firefly 872, Portland ground, welcome to Portland. You're going to taxi to parking via Bravo Mike, cross runway 21 at Mike.
Taxi to parking via Bravo Mike, cross runway 21 at Mike, Firefly 872.
And Firefly 235, if you're able, you can take one of the gates immediately to your left. Caution the Boeing 737 pushing onto Tango in front of you.
Roger, we're going to take this first left onto Charlie 17 and we have traffic, Firefly 235. Will I fit there? I will. I will, I'd say. Move over to the bed! Despite being 10 or 15 knots more than VREV, we're a little bit fast. Right, get in there now, good and tight.
Ground, Alaska 413, we're clear, runway 28 right at Tango.
Alaska 413, Portland ground, welcome to Portland, say parking.
Any gate.
Alright, Alaska 413, taxi straight ahead, right turn, left turn on Kilo and any gate.
Easy.
Straight ahead, left on Kilo and any gate. Alaska 413.
Where's the, We'll go with that, sure. Right, brakes. That's the rudder trim, you muppet. Brakes. Power's idle. Let's have a look. Strobes off, beacon wing nav, runway turn off, taxi light off, APU is running, APU bleed coming on, and we will horse in the chocks and cones, please. And we'll go engine shutdown. All right. And that, my friends, I think is that. C19. What did I say? I don't know what we said. Massive thanks to our ATC for that one. Jays, the lads are bang on, weren't they? Absolutely bang on. We will disconnect. And GSX can deboard us.
The boarding requested.
Fenix Logistics.
Hello there.
Why did it not? Right, let's have a look here. Seatbelts coming off. Beacon light coming off. Nav logo wing. That's all okay. That's all okay. We're good. King, welcome in. Did all the multiplayer pilots also make the arrival? Good question. That was a lot of fun, that one, wasn't it? That was a lot of fun. Few of us did. Nice one, nice. Right, let's come on over here then. Because we're not all in yet, sure we're not? 427 is left to come in. We'll jump into the buys here now for a minute.
With it after the last flight, and I found if I started it when Sim Connect was connected, then it could detect the sim. But if you started early, it just detect the sim as unknown.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
What did you break now?
LRM.
LRM didn't work for you?
Nope, hasn't for the past 3 VATSIM Thursday flights.
Really?
Yep.
That's ironic. I got 320 feet a minute for me landing in an A320. I mean, lads, if there isn't another level of friggin' genius, I don't know what there is. Do you know? That was brilliant. Rambog, that's interesting why it's not working. Is that the SimBrief one or is it using FSUIPC?
It's the old classic FSUIPC one. It says connected and everything, and I actually checked the log right now, and it said it detected MSFS 2024, so I'm actually not sure why it didn't log.
That's very strange. Very, very strange. Lads, that was a flight and a half.
That was really good fun.
That was
really nice.
Really nice.
The weather really did make a challenge. Look at me turn there, look. Ah, Jesus. Look at... Right. Forgot all about the owl VIA on me setup. Something else I learned. And
yeah, we noticed.
Really made a mess to that.
Listen, hang on a second, right? I fixed it. Isn't it great? Isn't it also terrible? Do you know the way you're kind of, this doesn't look like it's right. One of these things is not like the other. Right. And then you realise, oh, balls. But we fixed it. No one said we didn't get given out to it. We were grand. Totally got away with it, lads.
And when flying in the mountains, that's really bad.
Yeah, great idea. Great idea. Jesus, whatever happened to Murph?
I had to turn my weather off, man. I couldn't do that in that soup.
A B-25, Kozaki, were you mad? Amazing stuff. Yeah, it was great to get ATC. Fair play to the Seattle controller. I mean, man, he did a lot of work there because...
Man, he did a good job, didn't he?
He really did. Like, approach was on, then they left. Ground is on. But
do you know what, Murph? He did our sequencing nearly as good as we do.
Nearly as good. It was very good. Because, like, the sequence we got was pretty much on initial contact. We were, over to the left. And that's just weird, the way, like... All I did was a little mirror of a sequencing, looking at me flight plan, But
all I can say is we get so spoiled with all our modern conveniences for making landings in weather like that. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Like, I mean, when you're up against the elements, if you don't have modern nav, forget it. Like, it's just not going to happen. But no, I have to say that flight, it was a challenge. Relatively quiet during the cruise phase, but approach and then that weather coming in, like the views coming in here, lads, absolutely gorgeous. And then the challenge, of course, of we probably cleared out at around 1,000 feet above the deck, maybe 2,000 feet above the deck. But yeah, it was sweet. And
you saying you couldn't do that approach Cherokee?
Oh well, it depends. A 180. Or a 140. If it's a 140, no thanks.
Just a little slower.
Yeah. That wind, like we'd 80 odd knots on the way in, and then it kind of calmed right back down to about 5 to 10 knots for landing. It was 5 knots on landing. But yeah, it was a super flight. One of the longer ones, but it was just brilliant. Just brilliant.
Yeah, it's good fun. Controller was great. While I was waiting for you to crash into the runway, I logged onto their website and just filled in the feedback form and said thanks on behalf of all of us for some great ATC. So they've had a little message.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but also thank you very much, because that was very nice of you to let them know. Because
you did a very good job landing. I was impressed. Well done.
Yeah, pure fluke now, and manual mode, right? But I'll get used to it. I'll start trusting the device after a while. It's a relationship we have to work on. But it's weird, like using the when you're not used to flying with your left hand, like it's a game changer. It really is. It changes everything that you know of your muscle memory. Because what I'm finding now using the side stick, I'll put in input and then I'll kind of let it come back a bit. It's when I'm using the verbal stuff, your hand doesn't stop with the moving, as in you'll position and hold it and all this. With the wind control one with the Airbus, it's more snappy. So as you kind of turn in, or if you're trying to adjust your pitch, you find you're giving it very, very small inputs of movement, which I imagine is way more accurate when it comes to Airbus, because it fly-by-wire, right? So you're talking tiny, tiny inputs, as opposed to what I'm used to with the Verpal. You control the thing around the place, So it was just a great flight. Awesome ATC. The sim behaved. I had a couple of stutters coming in, but nothing like what we were getting earlier on. So yeah, no, it was super fun.
The tower's just come on as well now. We should have waited.
We should have waited. No, fair play to them for the ATC. Like, it makes such a difference, doesn't it? It really, really does. So next week we're flying again. What's happening next week, Naughty?
So next week we are doing LaGuardia to KORD, which so this flight was actually suggested by our very own Cornwolf. He suggested it, I think, before Christmas, actually. But so this is the first of our legendary flights, and this is actually taking the flight from the 1987 movie Planes, Trains and Automobiles. Obviously, the flight in that got cancelled, but this is actually recreating the actual flight, and hopefully it doesn't get cancelled due to bad weather. But yes, so it's our first of our legendary flights, and suggested by our very own Cornwolf.
I played the part of Steve Martin.
Okay, can you play the banjo?
No, I'll learn. I have a full week. I mean, you'd be surprised what I could learn in a week. That's going to be awesome. LaGuardia over to O'Hare. Very, very busy airspaces. So yeah, I mean, this is and it's a good block time as well, right? Like 2:25.
It is. LaGuardia with its little short runways, and O'Hare with its total opposite.
Yeah. This will be. And O'Hare is like O'Hare is
a short one.
O'Hare is huge. There's like 4 runways going in there. And the rest
will be good fun. Nice bit of fun for you, Murph, before we all fly over to FS weekend.
Which makes it worse, because if I do make a mess of it, well, then the slagging is going to be terrible. So I
They can slag me.
Huh?
They can be slagging me, because I had all that drama and then just have a CTD on final.
Oh, no, really?
No.
Yep, full shutdown.
Oh dear. Could be worse. Don't know how, but it could be worse. Yeah, that sucks. Right, so next week, LaGuardia over to O'Hare aircraft. I'm probably going to stick with this machine because I'm enjoying the 320, and it's like everything else. The more you fly the same aircraft type, you're building up the memory, the muscle memory, but you're also learning about the aircraft as well. And again, there with ATC tonight, I learned stuff, which is great. I learned how to not make a flight plan in the MCDU, and I learned landing west, because it's the 2/8. See, right? So we're learning. Anyone have any issues tonight apart from poor old Kozaki Flyer with a CTD? Everyone else get on okay?
My 736 lost its LNAV briefly. And then coming on final approach, it wasn't saying I was on the localizer, even though it was tuned in. I had a glide path, but it actually had final approach course. I was like, what did I do?
I got exactly the same in the 738. I got final approach course, not
so it wasn't
ILS, so I don't know why that was.
That may be a scenery issue.
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
Wait, hang on. Is that an excuse? Can I not say Vancouver was a scenery issue for last week?
No, that was the pilot.
Can we not use that? I didn't know you can use that scenery issue. Hang on a second, lads. Why are you only telling me this now? Brilliant. Oh, Jesus.
Muse has spoken.
Yeah. Okay, Muse. Okay.
Murph, quick question for you. Do you own FSI panel?
FSI panel. There's a good chance I do.
And if you don't, you should.
That would be good for you.
So when I moved over to using a stick on the left-hand side, FSI panel is fantastic because you can literally tell it what plane you're in, press a button, tell it a runway, and it will set you up like 8 miles from the runway in about a minute, and you can just practice your landing again and again and again and again doing the last sort of 10 miles of it. It is really good for just dialing in how it feels without having to go around, do all the other crap, because it puts all your flights, does all your flaps, does all your FMC and everything automatically for you.
I'm really surprised it's not more well known, to be honest.
FSI
a lot
panel.
of people have never even heard of it.
I remember looking at this years ago when it first came out.
I think it was FS9, wasn't it? It first came out.
Yeah, and it did work in 2020, but it was rough.
Right on mic to the gate.
Time to revisit it in the news.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's a great advice. I'll check it out because it was a little bit rough around the edges the last time, but no, I'll definitely give it a shot. Witness, thank you very much.
It works great now. The developer, there's a good Discord for it as well, but the developer JP's very, very good, and he's adding planes all the time. All the PMDGs are in there, all the Fenixes. He's just added the C750 as well. So
and he publishes a shed load of YouTube tutorials.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll have to check it out. What was the price? Yeah, it was paid. It was like 40 quid or something.
It's paid, yeah. It's not horrendous for the use you get out of it and everything like that. It's very, very good. And you can literally set it up at any point on the flight as well. So if you want to do the whole star, like when I was learning the circle to land at Innsbruck, you can set it up right at the beginning of that and just off you go and practice it over and over again.
Lads, why are you only telling me about this week? Would you not have thought this could have been handy for me last week?
Crash.
Brilliant.
Because the bounces are fun.
The bounces are fun, yeah. Jesus, they are, yeah. We won't be let back into Canada anytime soon. Well, I won't. However, Seattle, I think we're just, great bunch of lads. Down Seattle, great bunch of lads.
Well, one thing, Murph, I've definitely learned to look up the weather before taking my favorite bird out for a flight again.
Yeah, it seemed like a lovely day until it wasn't. Right? But
part of the standard
pre-flight. Where'd this soup come from?
Yeah. It's a B-25. Like flying them on VATSIM is pretty awesome, I gotta say. The older aircraft.
I was kind of surprised the C3 controller didn't know what it was.
See which?
The controller, Seattle Center, didn't know what a B-25 was.
Oh, really?
What? I missed that.
Oh, he probably wanted aircraft type.
To be fair, you don't see those on VATSIM very much.
That's it. How to confuse VATSIM pilots.
Icons, aren't they?
Dougal, that's our mission now. We have to start flying more birds on this just to confuse controllers, And they'll be like...
Dougal.
They'll give us any
sort... might have been of a similar age to the guys that didn't know what Braniff was.
Braniff.
Yeah.
I think we'll have one of this.
No Braniff.
Well, they'd be saying to us like, expedite your climb, and we'd be like, unable. They'd be like, what are you flying? Wait till I tell you. It's made up of a couple of parts. This thing last flew in in the 40s. Yeah, we'd have a bit of crack with that. But no, that was awesome stuff. That was a really enjoyable flight. The departures were sweet. Our spacing before ATC was sweet. As we got into ATC control zones, the controllers were just 100%, and it was a very nice arrival.
That poor controller, he was worked to death.
Yeah, he did a great job.
And really great seeing some new faces too. That's not flown with us before. I
Absolutely.
mean, both me and Rambog, I don't know about anybody else, got pinged by an American Airlines V pilot saying, "Hey, what's this? What are you guys doing?" You know, so that conga line it brought some interest in.
That's awesome. I love that. Like, I mean, these flights that happen, I mean, they happen every week. I mean, it's who knows where we'll end up. I mean, the whole schedule is there if you want to check it out. But that was so awesome seeing that amount of traffic tonight flying in. And like, it's great for controllers as well. I mean, once we kind of behave, it's great for controllers. They do get a good workout. But yeah, it's awesome. And these they're ideal for kind of midweek. You know, it's a total of 2 or 3 hours kind of tops. It's enough to keep you very kind of proficient on VATSIM, I think. You know, because if you take a bit of a break from VATSIM, you know, it's hard to kind of jump straight back into it. So if you kind of aim one flight a week, or even half the flight, or some of the flight, or even just listening in, it keeps that kind of knowledge base intact. You know, but yeah, it was a super flight. Really enjoyed it. Next week is going to be some crack, and then I'm missing an action. Then after that, so what am I missing then? I'm going to miss Barcelona, Brindisi, Toronto Pearson. I'll be back from Mexico. So my next flight after LaGuardia is going to be Mexico City. So there's 3 flights I missed there. Ah, jeez. Wait, now the 26th, is there a weekend one thrown in there again? No.
No, next weekend one is not till April. I'm doing them. I think we're doing basically once every 3 months or so, or every 4 months, every 2 months, I think it is. But the weekend it was scheduled for is the same as across the pond, so I'm probably going to move it by a week either side, just to not get either no ATC or far too many planes in the air.
Have you signed up for across the pond?
I haven't yet.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. What's it on, the 24th or something?
Yeah, something like that.
I've signed up for it, but sure, we'll see. Right. That could be hilarious. And maybe the 340, I don't know. But it should be a bit of crack. Hey, Jeff is here. Good to see you, man. Welcome in. Digital Merc says, almost joined today. Been out of VATSIM for some time. It's you know, there's no kind of easy way back into it. You just got to jump back into it, you know. Again, if anyone needs any help or a bit of guidance or just to learn a bit of stuff, we got tons of information over on the website. If you head on over to twotonemurphy.com, it's all free. You can go into the FAA conversion course. Here you'll see the ground school document, but also with each stage of the ATC courses we've done, there's I just have to log in. With each stage of all our stuff, there's YouTube videos there, right? So it's the full kind of shebang. So I'll just give you a look at this ground school document. There is tons of information, and the idea behind this is you kind of keep this with you when you're flying, because if you're unsure of anything, there's a whole load of like different kind of scripts. We figure out what ATC are going to say to us and different types of flights, right? So for example, VF4 flights, if you come down here, I have 4 flights. You can see the different lessons. So you know, here's a full flight in Europe. Later on then, different phases when it comes to the FAA stuff. If you want to know what a hold is, how does one do a hold, it's all there. And the idea being is, well, you can click on it, click on each of the headings. You know, it's going to tell you what to do. This is the breakdown of pilot says this, ATC says that, so on and so forth. And then you can move to the next section and say, right, you know, I want to get into I don't know. You want to get into a hold, for example. So IF4, let's have a look. Flight planning, VATSIM, IF4 communication. Where is this now? We have holds in here. You think I'd have a... where is it now? Holding and missed approaches. So how to hold. What do you do? How do you do it? And how is it going to work? So and it's all free. So just grab that information and you can use this as a guide when you're flying, you know. And of course the lads will be in the voice channels every Thursday. Don't be afraid to jump in, say hello. If you have any questions, they'll help you. If there's an issue or if they're busy, they'll just go quiet because they need to communicate to ATC, right? So just be aware of that. But otherwise, you know, they'd be cool. Say intentions keeping you recent. Yeah. Again, practice with say intentions. Great way to practice. Flying Walnut, good to see you. Right, lads, I'm up in 5 hours, so I bid you adieu. But thank you very much indeed for flying with us tonight, lads. Always great to see you guys flying, and we had a great bunch of lads out with us tonight. Great numbers tonight. So thank you all so very, very much indeed. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one.
Bye-bye now.
Bye. See ya.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Good luck to you. All right, so our VATSIM Thursday group. Well, lads, that's it until tomorrow. We're back tomorrow evening at 2000 Zulu time. We're taking the DC-6 out for a flight in Alaska, and looking forward to that one. Haven't flown the DC-6. It's been a minute. So that's our mission for tomorrow night. So, yeah, guys, I want to thank you all so very much indeed for tuning in, keeping us company, and for the general slagging that you do, you know. I've thick skin. Really, Murph? You've thick... Shut up. Right. It's grand. Right. I'm away now. I'm up at 4:30 in the morning. Think of me. You know, light a candle. That poor devil Murphy. Up at 4:30. Right. And we'll catch you tomorrow night at 2000 Zulu. So until then, you take care. Don't be that curious. It's not... No! Oh. Did you see what happened to Kane? He just bounced off it. Please, somebody clip just that. Kane Lafford flew into the side at 100 knots. He just literally bounced off it and ended up over here. Someone has to clip that, lads. Kane Lafford came straight in. Hands. Is Mike Roch in the chat? Mike Roch? That's brilliant! Hey everybody! Is there a Mike Roch here? Is Mike Roch here? Katie Taylor. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a great fight, and then I boxed the head off him. Brilliant! Oh no, oh god, oh dear! It's like a friggin' Olympic somersault. What was that, Dwayne? Brilliant. Wait. No Pox M is in the SG30 something thing. Oh no, Nighthawk. Over there. Oh, sweet something, Jahan. Jesus. Medic. Look at this big E, just Jesus. There's nothing to see. No, there's nothing to see at all. Bags are all the rage. Yeah, thanks for that, lads. Well done. What a great start to the feckin' night, and we're already. Stop pressing the buttons. Right, that needs to go. You know, fat. But in fairness, though, right? You know, I mean. The posture, right? I'm talking about me, of course, right? But anyway, quick before we're in trouble. You did this on purpose. No, I didn't do anything. Just to prove that I wasn't looking at anything. I was looking deep into her eyes. Oh, were you? I was, she was. No, her name tag was down on the, and a very bad eyesight. I had to lean right in. Oh, Jesus! Listen, for a warbird. It's one of the finest warbirds ever released in Microsoft Flight Simulator.